This is Shahbaz. Today we will discuss about EV calculator which I have made recently. So what is this calculator? This calculates the running range for a particular battery pack. This calculator will calculate the battery pack required for a particular range. Suppose if you have to calculate the battery pack required for a 300 kilometer range, then it will calculate that in kilowatt hour. It will also calculate the number of cells required in that battery pack. So this calculator is compatible with four-wheeler, three-wheeler, two-wheeler and multi-axle vehicle as well. And the best thing about this calculator is it works fine on all types of devices, whether you have Android, iOS, PC or laptop. So it calculates the running range, watt hour per kilometer consumption, per kilometer cost, per charged cost, battery pack size, kilowatt hour for a specific range, number of cells in that battery pack, and the average power consumption. I have tested this calculator on Tata Nexon EV, Mercedes-Benz EQC, Tesla Model S, MG ZS EV, Tesla Model 3, Nissan Leaf, Hyundai Kona, Tata Tigor EV, Mahindra e-Verito, Mahindra Trio Yari, which is a three-wheeler, and Ather 450X, which is a two-wheeler, and many more. So, what data we require for this calculator? The first input which we have to give to this calculator is a vehicle curb weight, which is nothing but the weight of a vehicle without passenger and luggage. The second thing is a drag coefficient. The third thing is the frontal area of vehicle, which is nothing but 0.85 into vehicle width into vehicle height. For two-wheeler, you have to take the vehicle height as a 1.8 meter. The average speed in kilometer per hour, which is nothing but 0.4 into top speed or 60 kilometer per hour, which is lower. This is according to the Indian road condition. The next thing is the overall gear ratio, tire size, and the battery pack in kilowatt hour. So you can find this data easily on Google. We will verify our calculator with Tata Nexon EV. So we have the data here: curve weight, drag coefficient, frontal area, average speed, overall gear ratio, tire size, battery pack, claim range, and the typical range. Claim range is nothing but the range given by ARAI under static condition, and the typical range is a user reported range. So if you don't have this data, then I will share the link in the description where you can download this data of nearly about 10 vehicles. Very first thing you have to do is to go to the description and download this file. So this file is nothing but the MATLAB program which I have written. So if you have MATLAB installed on your system, whether it is Android or your laptop, you can run this file on that MATLAB. But if you don't have MATLAB, then you can also run this file on online editor. What you have to do, you have to just go to the Chrome and you have to type Octave online, and you have to go to the first link, octaveonline.net. After that, you have to go to the menu and you have to first sign in. You can sign in with Google or email. I will sign in with Google. So after signing in, what you have to do, you have to upload this file. So on your left side, you can see here the upload icon. So you have to upload this file from here. So now after uploading, we have to just run this file. So now you have to just enter the data. So we have data here. So now we will enter our data. So first is asking for a curb weight. So the curb weight is 400. You have to enter your data here, and after entering you have to press enter. Then it is asking for a number of passengers. As Nexon is 5-seater, then we will enter the 5, the average mass of one passenger. So the average mass will be 75 kg. Total payload present on a vehicle. So we are considering no luggage, so we will enter 0. So the drag coefficient, again you have to enter this data from slide, so it is 0.18. After that you have to enter the front area of vehicle, which is nothing but 2.477. After you have to enter the average velocity, which is nothing but 0.4 into the top speed of the vehicle, so it is 48. After that you have to enter the overall gear ratio, which is nothing but 9.1. Now the next thing it is asking about the tire size. So we have to enter 1 if we know the exact tire diameter, or if we know the tire size, then we have to enter the 2. So we know the tire size, then we will enter 2. So now it is asking width of tire, which is nothing but AAA in format AAA slash XX dash RYY. So from our this tire size, we have to enter this first 3 digit, which is nothing but 215. So we will enter 215. The aspect ratio means the XX is nothing but 60, and the YY is nothing but the 16. Okay, so uh, we got some result, which is nothing but the gross vehicle weight is around 1775 kg, and the average consumption of our vehicle is 5.29 kilowatt. So now it is asking what do you want to calculate. Either you want to calculate the running range and watt hour per kilometer consumption, or you have to calculate the battery capacity. So first we will calculate the running range. So after that it is asking whether the battery type is lithium ion or lead acid. It is a lithium ion battery. It is asking for a per unit electricity cost. So we will enter roughly 10. Battery capacity in kilowatt hour. So battery pack of Nexon EV is 30.2 kilowatt hour. So we will enter 30.2. So now we got our result. So the first result we got here is a running range without considering AC and other equipments is 219 kilometer. Okay, and the average consumption, which is nothing but in watt hour per kilometer, is 110 watt hour per kilometer. If we consider AC and other electrical equipments like headlight, wiper and all, so we will get the range around 150 kilometer, and the average power consumption is 153 watt hour per kilometer. The per charge cost is around 162 rupees, and the per kilometer running cost is 0.73 rupees per kilometer. So now we have to verify this data whether our range is correct or not. So our range is 219 kilometer, means near about 220, and with AC it is around 157. So I have opened some window where you can see this data, that the Tata Nexon EV customer claim range of 220 to 250 km per charge under normal use, and what we got is 219, which is very close to the 220. So the range is typically depend upon the driving condition, number of passenger, payload on vehicle, and the average speed of the vehicle. So here they got 250 kilometers because there might be the lesser passenger than we assume. We have assumed the total 5 passenger of 75 kgs. So we got the range of 220 kilometer, and with AC we got the range around 157 kilometer. So this data was from the Economic Times, and the other data about AC is from the GuideGuide.com. So here you can see the 150 kilometer range on full charge. when they are they are constantly using headlight, AC, windscreen wiper due to heavy rains. So uh, here we have mentioned that if you use AC and other electrical equipment, you will get the range around 157, and they are getting 150 kilometer. So the numbers are quite close. So now we will calculate the battery capacity required for 500 kilometer range. So first we will clear the screen by using CLC command. Okay, then we will again run this program. So now we have to enter this data. I will enter it quickly. Now here we have to select the battery capacity required. We have to enter 2, and we have to calculate for lithium ion battery per unit electricity cost is rupees 10, and the running range I want is 500 kilometer. So now according to this calculator, my battery capacity should be around 69 kilowatt hour for 500 kilometer range. So now if we want our battery pack in 72 volt, so we have to enter here battery voltage. So 72 volt. So now I need 956 ampere hour battery for in 72 volt for getting this 68.88 kilowatt hour. Now it is asking me that do you want to calculate number of cell. So I will enter 1. So individual cell voltage, so I will take this as a 3.7 volt and 2.2 H individual cell. So the number of cells we required in series is 19. Number of cells we required in parallel is 435. So we require total 8265 cell for making this battery of around 69 kilowatt hour. So if we compare this 69 kilowatt hour with its original 30.2 kilowatt hour, in 30.2 kilowatt hour it is running around 220 kilometer. So if we upgrade our battery pack to 69 kilowatt hour, then it will definitely run 500 kilometer. So I will make another video for the verification of Mercedes-Benz EQC, Ather 450X and Mahindra Tio Yari. So if you want the detailed calculation regarding this, you can comment down below. I will make separate detailed calculation video of this. So please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.